Welcome, I'm Darin Bell. I'm going to be your instructor for this class. This class is Computer Assisted Accounting 2, so BT 252 OH. This class is going to be a class about cloud accounting. So we're going to be doing a couple of different things for this class. One is going to be training in software. So we're going to be training on the Quickbooks online accounting software. We're also going to be doing a survey project to give you the opportunity to compare and contrast a few different accounting softwares that are currently being used in a real business or an entity. So that's what we're going to be doing in this class. So when you enter the course, the first thing you need to do is go to the coursework button here. You're probably already watching this because you went into the Getting Started module. Go ahead and finish the Getting Started module, but in the coursework button here, this is where this is the main module setup. So you're going to finish the Getting Started module. That's a great thing to do. Do the welcome quiz and the introduce yourself assignments for the beginning of the week. The next link in the modules is the student QuickBooks online training guide. So that's going to be your guide that you're going to walk through. It's going to have all of the sections in it, and it's going to be the main kind of backbone text for this course. You don't have to buy a textbook for this course, so that's great. It's a low-cost course. And we're going to be using this guide right here as basically your main textbook for the QuickBooks online training. Okay, so the way it's broken out is it's broken out by section, just like the guide is. In each section there may be a practice test that you're going to have to do. Right? There's some other content that's going to be some videos and things you can watch for training as well. In this first section, there is a link to the sample company for QuickBooks Online. So you're going to have two different places you can go to practice your QuickBooks, right? So the main guide is going to be with a company called Sushi Coma. Okay, so that's the name of the company. It's a sushi shop. It's going to be kind of our hypothetical company that we're going to be working with. I'm going to send you, as an instructor, I'm going to send you a link to your student email so you can sign up for QuickBooks Online and be part of our class. So you have to accept that invitation and do the registration. You can also go on the sample company in section 1, and that one there is a company that's set up already, and it's a landscaping company, and it's one you can go in and practice on. The Sushi Coma company that we're going to be working on as a class as we go forward, and you're going to submit assignments for, that company is going to be one that you're going to have assignments out of. And so as you do stuff to that company, that's going to be something that's going to be hard maybe to practice on, because you're going to be doing that to then submit some assignments. So if you do want to kind of go in and just practice and not be worried about kind of doing some things that it's going to ruin your assignments, you can go into the sample company. So going on to section 2, this will show us a couple of different things. Section 2, there's a practice test, of course, up front. You're going to want to take that maybe after you review the section in the guide. There are some videos here that may help you as well. There is an assignment here. This with a little paper and a pencil. Those are assignments that are going to be in some of the sections. Some of the sections, there's going to be something that I want you to submit for me. So this one, it's going to be a report out of your QuickBooks Online. This specific one is the account list report. So I need you to go in on this one, for example, and you're going to go ahead and do start assignment, and you're going to submit the account list report as a PDF document. So you'll submit that here, and those are going to be really the two things for the QuickBooks Online training. You're going to have your practice tests, and you're going to have your submission for reports. And these report submissions are going to be manually graded. I'm going to go in and review them and make sure everything's looking good for your company. the quizzes are automatically graded. Right, so let's go back in here to modules. A couple of the things also to note, right? There's going to be things, so like at the end of section 2 here in the modules, there's some files. These files you're going to use as you're going through the guide. And it's going to say, for example, it's going to have you upload some of these files and sync them with your QuickBooks company. So those upload files, if they're there that you have to do, they're going to be included in the section. So here, as we go down through here, there is an assignment in between section 4 and 5. This is a discussion assignment. It's going to be specifically about the topic of blockchain. So this is a technology that's going to be useful for you to know as you go forward. If you ever do online accounting or just technology related accounting issues. So we're going to cover that as well. That'll be about around week 4, 5 on that one. So as you go through here, really, we don't necessarily have a midterm assignment for this class, but we're going to be submitting things all the way along for our QuickBooks course. Section 11 is kind of a big one. We'll do that one in class. We'll do most of these in class. For students that are not able to attend live, I can set up classes via Zoom as well. So if you need to do a Zoom meeting, let me know and we can do that as well. And so at the end, a couple things to note. Here there is 2 main kind of submissions at the end of the term. One of them is going to be a term project. That's an accounting system survey. And the other one is going to be the final submission of reports for the QuickBooks training. So that's going to be something we'll talk, and we'll get your QuickBooks online training and the submission. We'll talk about that in class. It's going to be basically 2 reports, a balance sheet and a profit and loss statement. Those are supposed to match what's shown in your guide. So the student, you really already have the answers. The trick is to be able to get it to match what you're doing in QuickBooks. So if we have any problems, I can help you get those numbers straight. The other project at the end of the term is an accounting system survey. You can go ahead and click and read about it. This is good to start at least I would say a month before the end of the term. What this is you're going to go out and you're going to survey at least 2 different companies or entities. It could be a government entity. I've had students do schools or cities or different type of government entities, or businesses, big businesses or small, any type, right? And ask them these questions. So there's kind of some survey questions. I've had students as well for this contact somebody and then send them these questions via email and have them respond back via email. There's a couple different ways you can do it. You can do it live in person, over the phone, or via email whatever works best. The idea is you're going to get the answers back from this survey, and then you're going to compare and contrast, and you're going to write up basically a little report, right, and submit that into this link. So that's kind of what this assignment is. It's not a whole lot of work. It's just a little bit, something you might want to do, not at the last moment. Give yourself, I would say, a month to the end of the term when you're doing this. Some students do it early even, that's totally fine. So anyways, that's the last thing. I'm super excited to have you in this course. It's going to be a learning experience. We're going to be able to do a lot of really good things to help prepare you to be a bookkeeper, to prepare you to work in an office environment. Anything that you have as a goal, if you want to do this stuff in preparation to start your own business, so you can do your own bookkeeping or you can do other people's bookkeeping, we can cover a lot of those materials here, help you get a good foundation for that. So we will talk to you later. Welcome to the class.